In the world of sales, there's a common phrase that goes, the first person to speak loses. Now, this phrase is often used when closing a sale, and it refers to an idea that the person who speaks first after the proposal has been made is at a big disadvantage. But what does this really mean, and why is it important to keep this in mind when closing a sale? At its core, the idea behind the first person to speak loses is that by speaking first, you're giving the other person an advantage. When you're in a sales meeting and you present your proposal, it's natural for the salesperson to want to ask for a response straight away, immediately. However, doing so really puts pressure on the other person to make a decision, which can lead to hesitation or even an outright decline in your offer. But actually, by being silent, you actually create urgency and not pressure. And as we know, urgency in sales is so important, not pressure. So instead, it's important to pause after presenting your proposal and wait for the other person to respond. This gives them time to consider your offer and make a decision without feeling pressured. By waiting for the other person to speak first, you're also able to really gain valuable insights into their thoughts, feelings, ideas, and general feedback, which can mean you can really tailor your pitch in certain circumstances and really increase your chances in closing the sale. So why is it important to be thinking all the time, the first person to speak loses? Well, have this rule in mind when closing the sale, because like I said, it avoids you coming across eager and pushy, and no one likes a salesperson like that. When you pause and you honestly wait for the response, it will create this true sense of urgency without being aggressive and overbearing, and this will in fact help establish trust and even a more positive relationship between you and the client. In addition to this, by waiting for the other person to speak first, you will honestly gain so much more just from listening to them speaking first, because you'll gain this valuable insights into their real needs and concern. So think of this, okay? First person to speak loses rule is an important concept. Keep it in mind when closing the sale, and by waiting for the other person to speak first, you'll be able to create a more positive and effective sales process, really increasing your chances of closing the deal and building stronger relationships with your clients. Who doesn't want that?